On March 23, 1775, in the midst of rising tensions between the American colonies and the British Crown, Patrick Henry gave a fiery call to arms in St. John's Church in Richmond, Virginia. His words, including the famous phrase, "Give me liberty or give me death," inspired Virginians to prepare for the fight for independence. During the speech, the whole church was stunned in silence as Henry spoke. Then, the great bell in the church tower rang out, signaling the call to arms. While much attention has been given to Henry's powerful oration, it is worth noting the significance of the bell in the tower. Today, we want to explore the story behind St. John's church bell. Besides ringing out during that moment, did you know that the life of the bell itself has an interesting history? It turns out that this bell went on a journey that took it all the way from Richmond to Martinsville and back to Richmond. In 1828, the vestry of St. John's Church noticed that a crack had begun to form in the bell. Because a church bell needs to be heard far and wide, and knowing that they tend to take quite a beating, the church leaders decided that they needed a replacement bell. By 1830, the church had acquired a new bell, and the old one was taken down from the tower and put up for sale. The old bell ended up being purchased by a Richmond-based hardware business named Van Leeuw and Company, whose proprietor was a prominent businessman and St. John's parishioner named John Van Leeuw. Years later, Leeuw's daughter Elizabeth would gain fame as having been a notorious Union spymaster. The story shifts now to one James Moss Smith, a prominent Martinsville merchant. He was married to a woman named Martha, who was a daughter of Major John Redd, a noted patriot. Smith would travel to Richmond in the spring and fall to purchase goods for his businesses. During these trips, Smith had become a close acquaintance of the Van Leeuw family. He happened to be perusing Van Leeuw's inventory when he came across the old bell. Initially, Smith was interested because he had a need for a bell, and in this time frame, bells were hard to get hold of. The Van Leeuws apparently informed him of how they acquired it from St. John's vestry. Then Smith purchased the bell and took it home with him to Martinsville, where he used it as part of the decor in a tavern that he was operating. Shortly afterwards, Smith constructed the Henry House Hotel, which was located next to the courthouse. He took the bell and installed it outside of the hotel with the intention of using it as a dinner bell. Over time, the usage of the bell expanded to include being an alert for stagecoach arrivals and also as a town fire warning. Fast forward to the year 1900, and by then the hotel was gone. However, the bell had been acquired by Colonel Charles Benjamin Bryant, another prominent Martinsville citizen. He and his wife Melinda donated the bell to the Virginia Historical Society as a Christmas gift. Mr. Bryant and Dr. J.M. Smith Jr., a son of James Moss Smith, corroborated that they knew the bell was the former bell of St. John's Church and was in use at the time of Patrick Henry's famous oration. The Historical Society verified the bell's history with more documents and affidavits from knowledgeable citizens, and it was put on display as one of the Society's prized artifacts. So, there and back again may also be the story of the Hobbit, but for St. John's Church bell, it's a tale of adventure and resilience, from the church tower in Richmond to a tavern in Martinsville where it remained for almost 60 years, and finally set into a place of honor at the exhibition space of the Society's headquarters in Richmond, which is now named the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. The St. John's bell may be a mere bell, but it has in its own way played a significant role in Virginia's history. If you like this video, we ask that you please subscribe, and thanks.